Back here on the SmackDown Lowdown, more breaking news on the draft, Maddie. Omos coming out of this thing as a free agent thanks to the smart negotiations by MVP to maximize Omos's visibility on both brands.
Wow, how about MVP making moves right there with Omos, his client, his business advisor, I guess you would say, for Omos as MVP. He's got him as a free agent. We'll see what happens there coming up. Who knows when Omos will show up?
God, there's plenty of him to go around. Stanford and Camp working a low-down desk here at our WWE World headquarters. Maddie giving you his thoughts on the free agency. He isn't the only superstar, though, who has declared as a free agent.
Yeah, we see Omos and getting, of course, that negotiated by MVP. Mustafa Ali, I think, trying to spread that positivity across multiple brands. Dolph Ziggler always trying to steal the show. We've seen him do it everywhere.
And your girlfriend.
Well, not mine, hopefully. And then, of course, Von Wagner, who's been making some waves in NXT. We'll see where these superstars end up, but very intriguing that MVP negotiated this free agency for Omos. Maybe he wants a bigger deal.